Hey everyone, how's it going? It is either real Randy Chavez coming at you today with a Veve OMI update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Ever said, where's Dashy? Dashy's still protecting the house. Anyway, we do have a little bit to go over here today. So first off, I was just on a stream with Lori Brenner. Before she got on, a buddy of mine sent me a little bit of money, so I buy a little bit of OMI. OMI is at the last transaction we did. Bought a little over $1 million, not $1 million worth, just a little over $1 million OMI, a little over $800 something, like $850, and that was with gas and everything. Wound up getting it at 00078, give or take. That's what it is right now. I was like, okay, well, Chavez, it's down about 1% today. I mean, the rest of the market's down actually higher than that, so OMI's actually doing better than the market. But Chavez, what volume are we at? Well, we're at 1.2. We're at 1.4 before, so figure around 1.3. Well, Chavez, don't we usually have like 700,000? Yeah. Okay, so why is the volume going up yet the price is going down? So I think there's not a ton of buying down here. I think we have a lot of buy orders that were set at lower prices, and those buy orders are just being filled. Like someone is selling, or a couple of people are selling into those buy orders, putting the price lower than what it is because it takes forever for orders to fill, whether they're buy or sell orders. The liquidity down here is just not a lot. So a bunch of people with some big bags are just selling below market price, and some people's buy orders are filling, and that's why you have the price going down while the volume is going higher. So you just see a little bit there. Veve did make some good money today. They made about 32,000, almost 33,000 on the Vader drop. It wasn't an action figure Vader. It was just one of his original series comic books. It was actually a Marvel Star Wars comic book. So I think they had to split that 3 different ways. So maybe not a ton of money over towards Veve, but then outside of that 30K they made over there, they also made at least 20 something thousand on the drop because it was comic drop day, buy the same day as it's available. I think that happened at like 3 a.m. I was not able to get X-Men number 97 or X-Men 97 number 1, but a lot of other people were. I think the common's going for like $45 right now, which is pretty good. What are they doing with their money? Okay, well, I mean, we got BitGet, and that was obviously, it was happening a little bit before Bit4X, and now there's some rumors that Bit4X might actually come back. Again, they're just rumors right now. We're not 100% certain what is going to happen, but if they do wind up, say, paying the government, swiping that card in order to go in and operate there, which is a lot of how you do business in China. Yeah, that's a potential that might come back. How many people go and take their stuff right off? How many people go and just sell? How many people go and if you keep your stuff on exchange? Goddamn, not a good idea. Anyway, so there's a little bit of light there, a little bit of hope. I'll keep you all posted with that. All right, what's next? What other exchanges could we get? I mean, there's already Gate.io. I mean, Crypto.com would be great. KuCoin would have been great before the CFTC launched an investigation against them. Obviously, Coinbase is still in the middle of that investigation. And then, all right, well, what about MEXC? I did some digging for MEXC, and it is a proposal listing, or proposal for an A-tier listing would be 10,000 for marketing. The campaign Kickstarter would have been about 50,000. The B listing would have been 10,000 for marketing. Campaign Kickstarter would have been 20,000 USDT, 30,000 worth of tokens. This is not for OMI. This was for Hoge, Hoge. This was as of a couple months ago. Basically, what would have happened, to summarize everything, it would have been $129,000. So 60,000 would have been in liquidity, 50,000 for the Kickstarter, 10,000 listing fee, and then $380 a month for 24 months. So that would in total be $129,000. Veve would have made about half of that today. What are they waiting for? I don't know. I mean, they already got BitGet. It's likely that we're going to get, I would say, at least one exchange per quarter. And if you have one exchange per quarter, and again, this is just MEXC, where the beautiful thing with that is that they don't charge, or you don't need a KYC for anything under like $3,000. So if you have, $100, $1,000, $1,500, you can go and do multiple of those transactions. As long as each transaction is under 3,000, you could do that without having the KYC. So that would really help Americans. I think that would be good. I don't know if they have leverage trading on there or if you can long on there, but a lot of people do like it. I think that would be a good one. What other exchanges we can get, I don't know. But again, I would say one each quarter is something that we should have the right to expect. We did have Sergio Rodriguez, who is making a very, very big deal about Gwen Stacy. Now, listen, I understand looking like a confused Ivanka Trump over there. I get it. Not the prettiest collectible. Sergio saying like, oh, we should push back the release date. I don't even know what to say at this point. And then I'll saying no comment on a video that old Rhubarb had made. And the other people here are going and kind of jumping on board. One person saying there's JP Trees is different variants of Gwen. I think they did a good job on it. Who's going for it? How many MCP points are y'all using? He's trying to get a little bit of information there. I don't know if you'll need to use a ton of MCP points on it. Like, there's not a ton of these that are going on, and we'll get into that in a bit. But for these, and again, I really want to go over the sentiment a little bit and why, not that it doesn't matter, but that in the grand scheme of things, it might not matter. I have 2,200 of them. There's obviously, they're going to keep 90, so you have 2,110. This would be really good times 40 because there's $40 per. $84,400 is what Veve will likely make when this sells out, or that's what they'll make when this sells out. When is it going to sell out? Will it sell out? Well, again, continue on Facebook. Gil Holton says Veve just made this from definitely selling out to maybe 800 editions. This is just laziness. Sergio commenting, I think this is what they were going for, and that particular Gwen Stacy, which admittedly does look a bit better. Gil Holton says they failed miserably. Craig Allen says, I went from definitely buying to definitely not. They destroyed it with that so-called animation. Mike Sabatino saying the animation is her mask disappears. Well, yeah, if you click on it, her mask does disappear, and you see what you get, and then she rotates a little bit. I think her webs rotate a little bit as well. So it is animated. Is it as cool as the Stormtrooper? No, but it is still animated. Mr. First Time I should watch it. Yeah, it is hard to see the webs move as well. Chastity says, not sure how I feel about this one. Claudia Frank says, yeah, I was going for it. I'm not sure now. So you do have a little bit of negative reaction on Facebook. How many of these people are just negative regardless of what happens? Probably a few. How many people are, and again, this is just a small amount of people that are just not happy about it on Facebook. This free text says that was very anticlimactic. Cal Wilketti says, too many additions, not touching it. Sergio responding, this drop had so much potential. And someone saying this gives me Electra vibes. So I'm going to go and reference some people here that are really in favor of Jake Paul winning the fight against Mike Tyson. And I promise you I have a train of thought here. A lot of younger people now that maybe kind of knew who Mike Tyson was, like, oh yeah, he was this fighter in the 90s, 80s and 90s, and they just think, oh, he's this old man now. And okay, fair, 58 years old. It's like, oh yeah, Jake's 30 years younger, he's going to wipe the floor with him, Jake's in really good shape. Jake is in good shape. Jake is better than your average better than your average person that trains in a gym. That's still Mike Tyson. He's still going to mess you up. When people go on and they say like, oh, okay, I don't like the face on this now, which you don't have to look at. You don't have to look at the face. Click a button and her face will never, you'll never see it. This might not be a first appearance. You might not like her face. This is still Gwen Stacy. This is still an animated Gwen Stacy. It's going to look amazing next to Miles. Will it sell out right away? I don't know. Will it sell out eventually? Absolutely. And again, I think feedback from the community is important. I think healthy criticism is important. But this is, I don't want to say their opinions don't matter, but because they do, opinions do matter, but their opinions are not going to affect the people that really love Gwen Stacy and they just don't care. Like Wade Winston Wilson, Deadpool. He is one of the ugliest mother flappers on the face of the earth. Why do people love him? Because he's freaking awesome. Now, why do people love Gwen Stacy? Admittedly, yeah, good looking gal. But she's just awesome. Like you could make her ugly, you could make her fat, you can make her whatever you want. That's still Gwen Stacy. She's still awesome. And there's going to be many variants of her. And people are just going to collect her regardless. So if it's something that you like, I wouldn't go and let other people's opinions of what you like affect what you do. And I'm not saying to go and just buy it because it's going to be the greatest ROI ever. It might even go, some of them probably go below retail. Some of them might not. I don't know. Nobody knows what's really going to happen. But if you like it, don't let other people try to go and talk you out of doing something or buying something that you like. Let me show you guys a quick little Power Ranger picture. Oh, cool. Black Power Ranger, green, red, pink. Now let me go and try to zoom in a little bit here, and let me make this dark so y'all can see it. Can you tell that that's Adam? Can you tell that that's Kimberly? Can you tell that that's Jason? If you were to cut off the heads and just show me the heads, is that Zach? Is that Billy? Is that Trini? I mean, if you cut off the heads and just show me that, no, I do not know that that is that character. The reason I know that's those characters is because of the color. And we all played with these when we were younger. At least I did. Yellow Power Ranger, cool, Trini. Red Power Ranger, okay, Jason. The reason why I'm telling you this is that it doesn't really matter. It's like a lot of gamers like, oh, I play AAA rated games that are so much better than side scrollers. I still play Pokemon. I still play Kirby. I still, like, half my arm is Nintendo stuff that I still play. And it's not going to matter. I mean, again, people's opinions and criticisms, we should take that and we should all try to make the app better. I'm certain the animators and the people that work at Veve are reading all of those comments right now. I'm sure they're watching this video. Sure, for next time, yeah, do what you can. And I'm not saying to like be lazy, oh, we can make whatever we want and it'll still sell out. Although that's true, obviously you shouldn't rest on those laurels. A lot of these people on Twitter, on Facebook, whatever, I feel like some of them are letting things that shouldn't be the primary reason that you buy. And again, if you don't like something, don't buy it. That's not what I'm saying. It's just that I feel like some people get on this train and some people get on this like kind of that mob mentality. Oh yeah, this is bad. Everyone likes it. Yeah, I'm gonna think it's bad too. I don't know, like back in the day, like there were some people that are just like, oh, Powerpuff Girls, that's for girls. Like, dude, they're awesome. They kick ass. They go and beat the crap out of Mr. Mojo Jojo on a daily basis. It's still cool. Some of this stuff is still cool. A lot of this stuff will still sell. There's a lot of other stuff to go over, but I kind of want to leave it at that. How many people were like surprised that, oh wow, the Stormtroopers, they sold out. Like, are you surprised? I went over this in the live stream, but if you didn't make a reservation for that, for the Stormtrooper, you couldn't buy it at 11 o'clock. You had to wait till 11:15. And once 11:15 came, boom, floodgates open, everyone was able to buy. Many people, like myself, were able to buy multiple. I was able to buy 3. Some people, I think Lori Brenner was able to buy like 8. And then what happened? At 11:17, 2 minutes later after floodgates opened, boom, done. You have a lot of new people on the app. New people that, how many of them care what they look like? I don't know. But just to go over a chart here, 40% of the new people that came on bought Stormtroopers. Let me make this a little darker. You've had 342 new users that joined the community just in March, not including what happened in January and February, but just in March you had that. And you're going to see that happen again and again and again in April, May, June, especially now Q2. We got the OMI rewards coming, got OMI to NFT coming, Veveverse I'm hoping happens in Q2. There's going to be a lot of other new users here. So even if certain people, even if most of the community is like, nah, I'm not going to get it, it doesn't matter. This will sell out eventually. Again, I could be wrong. Maybe it never sells out. I will take that bet in a second. I'll bet all my OMI that this sells out. Again, right away, probably not. Maybe not, but who knows. Either way, that's it for me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. I love you guys. Everyone say a prayer for Dashy. We love you. Bye, guys. Meow, meow, meow.